Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelorette Nation News. Happy premiere day for Michelle Young's season of The Bachelorette, which premieres tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you can see here by my graphic, we're going to have a premiere pre-party at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. That's 1 hour before the premiere, so you can tune into our live stream. We'll have a live chat and get ready for that premiere. And then after the episode, we'll go live immediately following the end of episode 1, and you can chat with us there, East Coast and West Coast time. So do me a favor, if you enjoy this extra content, hit the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment as always. So I'll be posting a few videos today leading up to the premiere. This one has a spoiler of episode 1. This is an episode 1 spoiler. Not who gets necessarily sent home at the end of the episode, but this episode, and again, it's a spoiler that the show is just giving us. So this is information given by the show regarding a contestant, what Tayshia and Caitlin find out about the contestant, and he seemingly gets sent home before they even take the group photo. So that's what this spoiler is. The show's releasing it to us probably because it's not a big deal. It's just some salacious content for us to salivate over as we prepare for tonight's episode. Are you excited for Michelle's season? The promos look great. We'll be sharing with you some of the interviews, behind the scenes info, and other promos. I just wanted to give you guys a warning before I release that spoiler that is on its way. So we'll get right into it now. We'll play a few different clips that have been released on Extra and E! News and some of these other rags, and we'll see what they have to say. This is all compiled by BachelorNation.scoop. Go give them a follow on Instagram. And of course, this is your last chance. If you don't want to know what this, I'll call it a micro spoiler. Some people believe it's a producer plant. Some people believe the reason they're giving away this info is because it's a storyline they fabricated. I'll get into all the details right now. Let's go. Here it is.
When there are tears, when there's different big emotions, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's part of the journey. You're going to see me break. You're going to see me cry. But as far as quitting, not going to happen.
You are not going to believe the wild ride Michelle takes us on for this season of Bachelorette. Michelle is relatable, salt of the earth, beautiful woman who makes a lot of good and some bad
Salt
decisions.
of the earth.
I cannot tell you how.
All right, so that was bad quality audio. All right, so
What's about the guys? Who are the 3 ones to watch out for?
I pick any 3.
Pick any 3.
So
She's
incredibly different from each other.
very well media trained already. She's not trying to give it away, even though the spoilers have already made their rounds. It kind of seems like the show, doesn't even care that the spoilers are out there. Of course, if you're unspoiled, by all means, I'm not going to share it with you.
I mean, I cannot even say that, like, the similarities, they all had really good qualities.
They're all great.
There's a variety.
Limo entrances. Who? Just tell us like the one your most favorite.
My most favorite would probably be Rick, who showed up in that serving cart with his head on a silver platter, a bed of lettuce. Did everything when I picked that top off to not like slam it down back in his face, because I know that he was going to sit, like, I knew that there was going to be something underneath there. I knew it was going to be somebody, but that's dedication.
And we'll have a video coming out in a little while where Bachelor Data, our friend Susanna from Bachelor Data, dissects the probabilities of winning based on the limo entrance, which of course means nothing. It can change every year, but the show likes to roll out these guys in a specific order.
And he stayed in that cart like all night.
So the guy with the head on the platter stayed in the car. So here's what we got. I also spotted something else. The guy that came in the ice cream truck, Ryan, is missing. I guess he's the one that came with the playbook. All right, so we'll get into that. Everyone already knows.
Michelle and I are...
It's very easy for people to piece this all together because they're letting it be known. So hold on a second here.
I met you before?
We'll see. Have a good one. See you inside.
Have I slid into your DMs? Is this Coleman?
Yeah. That's me.
So she slid into his DMs. We'll get to that later tonight. That'll be a good storyline.
And she did have, these, red flag feelings. And we kind of had the same thing because we got to go peek around in a couple of the guys' hotel rooms. And in one of them, I was like, this says a lot right here.
What is this? Yes,
So,
everything written out to a T. Research on how to.
so they literally snoop in the guy's hotel rooms like it's Room Raider. You guys remember that show Room Raiders or Dorm Room Raiders? They'd go in with a black light, and that was always my greatest nightmare, is the room raiders would come into my room and like, leave me alone, ma. You know what I mean? This is my safe space. Anyway, this is why they think it's a producer plant. They just he just leaves, a report out for how to win the show.
How to actually get more screen time.
Make it seem like you're super interested.
So strategy there, how to get more screen time. This is getting out of hand. I've tried holding into my hope for this show because I enjoy watching it, but this is ridiculous if anybody believes this wasn't scripted. There's no way they'd let them unknowingly rummage through the guy's personal belongings without permission. I agree. I feel like that's a big violation. So here's where it gets interesting. The guy that had this packet of information. I'll tell you what. Let's play the clip and then we'll get into this. I'm going to play for you guys the clip that they released on Good Morning America. Of Michelle confronting this guy Ryan, who brought a book report of how to win the show.
So the other day, we went in and popped in on some of the guys, and we found a document that had a lot of things about how to act around you, about how not to be a quote-unquote villain.
Is it somebody that I've already spoken to?
So it's Ryan.
I had an amazing experience, honestly. I did not think it was going to go that well.
Ryan.
Huh?
Yeah, can we have a chat?
I'm not sure what's going on with Ryan right now, but it doesn't seem like he's in for a good conversation with her.
Tasha and Caitlin said they saw some notes about how to get the most screen time, how to not be the villain.
No.
And so the notes are in your room.
Mm-hmm.
So can we go take a look and have an open, honest conversation
Yeah,
about
open,
it?
honest, let's do it.
I will follow you.
They just walked out.
Michelle, she does not look very happy.
That's the face I made.
This definitely can't be a good thing.
All right, who's ready for tonight's premiere? I mean, no wonder they're showing this clip. This is salacious stuff. All right, so so here's Ryan. This is Ryan. Now, he was the Bachelor on Bachelor Live on Stage, which I don't know the show. Correct me if I'm wrong, but apparently on the live version, they actually pull a real-life Bachelor and do a impromptu casting session. Either way, these are the ladies that were on Bachelor Live, right? So this was his post. Thank you to the 10 beautiful ladies who put themselves out there on stage last night. You all did amazing. I honestly didn't know how you did it, especially on short notice and not knowing what to expect. Bachelorette. So anyway, come on, producers plant. So this is a guy that the producers have known about and clearly have worked with before since he was on Bachelor Live, which sounds like an event I don't want to ever go to. Although I will, if they want to pay me, I'll show up to it. But I think should we just do our own Bachelor Live? Should we do Bachelor Live Dave Edition? Except they're signing privacy rights away and there's things they're prohibited from bringing. So I'll bet they do that to everyone. Doesn't mean there isn't scripting though. The contract clearly states they are able to do whatever they want and the contestants do not have any privacy. With all that said, 79% still said scripted. So
Tasha and Caitlin.
All right, so we already played this clip here, so we'll go through this. This was 100% a setup. He told a producer who used it for good TV. They searched one or two more guys, but this never happens unless they suspect the use of drugs or something banned. All right, so they don't search unless they suspect the use of something banned. Hey, there I am. Okay, several of the girls from this photo that were there in San Jose had choice words to say about this guy Ryan. Hey, there I am. Make me anonymous, please. But I'll say every one of us girls are left that night knowing something was off with Ryan Fox. Maybe it's scripted, but I can 100% see and believe that he actually showed up with a playbook to help him. Every convo we all had that night with him was him looking for a girl that would live his dream, stop her world for him. It was all me, and how to help boost him. Major turnoffs for our girls. We even said he's looking for a dog or something that won't talk and can just be glued to him with no opinion. Yeah, that's not going to be Michelle Young, my guy. That's not going to be Michelle Young. So Michelle Young was on Live with Kelly and Ryan this morning. We'll have to play a clip for that in a minute. Let's see what else we have here. Hi, I'm in this picture. Anonymous, please. But he told us he had a Google Doc, aka playbook. Oh, hold on. Go back. He told us he had a Google Doc, aka playbook of how the night was going to go. And this is previously. This is this on Bachelor Live a few years ago, and how the night was going to go, and of every quality he was looking for, and if we didn't check every single one of his boxes, it wasn't going to work. Even said that if we missed one box, we weren't worth the time. Kind of sketch. We all knew something was up, even the producers of the live show. Yikes. So you're telling me the producers didn't have to try hard to find this character. They probably told him to make sure to bring his spreadsheets. So chances are this guy probably already existed. Now I'm starting to believe that while the producers exploited it, that this guy actually is this, would you call it type A? I mean, what would you call this? I mean, it's one thing to have boxes in our head. I want someone who likes sports. I want somebody who's good with kids. I want, but then to have them out and you're like, okay, do you tabulate all of my options? Listen, gentlemen, nothing's going to make a woman drier than a desert if you ask her if she tabulates all of her options. You won't be tabulating much on her end, I'll tell you that much. Boy, and to answer the quote, how to not be a villain, number one, don't write how to not be a villain. Just tell me, if you're wondering how to not be a villain, you might be a villain. All right, so this is funny stuff. Some other info that's not important here. They probably sent him a gift card to Staples to buy his folders and sticky notes. All right, so clearly this guy, he's got a lot going on there. Let me see if we have anything else to report. Here he is, Ryan Michael Fox. I actually like that name, Ryan Michael Fox. That's a good, strong name there. Attitude is equally as important as ability. Silicon Valley, California. And, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he didn't realize what kind of edit he was going to get. Or maybe he's just completely in on it. Watch me shoot my shot with the beautiful Michelle Young this season on The Bachelorette. So all this information just came out in the last day regarding him. No one really knew that he was going to be the guy before. And who knows, maybe it's obvious that he's in on it and people will, take it with a grain of salt. Michelle is salt of the earth. It's been killing me keeping this all a secret, but now I can finally share with everyone. I'll be part of the next season of The Bachelorette. And now some people have asked where the hell he is because he's not in the group photo. So again, we're continuing with this Ryan Michael Fox spoiler line here. Do we see him in the group photo? So my assumptions are this group photo is taken, and again, this is shared by The Bachelorette. This group photo is taken probably somewhere in the middle or end of night one. And I don't know, folks. We don't see him, right? I'll tell you what. It's a good-looking cast of gentlemen. It's so funny. Isn't it fun first day of class here? Because it's guys that we don't know who they are yet, but pretty soon we'll have storylines and punchlines for all of them. And boy, do any of these guys even compete with the beauty and elegance of Michelle Young? I mean, golly, am I right or am I right? She looks stunning right here, and I think she's going to deliver. I think she's going to deliver with chemistry as well. So we'll have to see how it goes for our guy Ryan Fox. Looks like he's not sly enough as a fox. Usually a sly fox doesn't get caught, but there he is. And again, these two of the women from this photo from his time as live. Oh, so it was only 2020, so it was only last year. So two of these women have already spoken out. I was going to say he looks just like Ben Higgins. That is, in fact, Ben Higgins. There he is right there. So two of these women clearly he didn't check their boxes. So who knows who he ended up with, but he's back to being single. Is that Becca? Boy, they just blend in Becca and Ben. I was like, oh, there's a couple of and then it's like it's our Queen Becca over here. All right, so let me know what you guys think. Tons of content coming today regarding the lead up to the season premiere of Bachelorette. We'll see you at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific for our live stream event. We'll turn the voicemail line on. You can call in. Tell me where you're watching from. And also, don't forget, if you want some other content and you have free time, Bachelor in Paradise Canada is now available for free in the United States, citytv.com. I should be a sponsor. They're not paying me for this. But if you want to watch that, citytv.com. It's actually a pretty fun show. You'll recognize a lot of the people there. And also, I've got my recaps up for that. All right, folks, more content coming your way. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye, everybody.